Mm-hmm.
There is something in the backyard of this property.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know what it is. If it's a hotel or an office building, or I can't make. I mean, when we get there.
The owner's meeting me here. Looks like there's a condo complex or something behind, but I'll confirm that.
Okay.
The owner's here. He's just opened it up. So there's a street. Looks like a church at the end of the street. I don't know if you can see that or not.
No.
Too far away, probably.
I see you right now.
Oh.
Hello.
Come on, Jeff. I'm way better looking than the house is.
There you go.
That's too funny. Okay. It's called Flip the Camera, Kathy. This is the house, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll kind of give you a little bit of a street view because it's just a single road. And at the end, I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a church or something, it appears to be. I'm going to say it's definitely a church.
Okay.
And this is the road that the house resides on.
Nice neighborhood.
Yes. Yeah, it's just like a single street in between two roads. And then I'll come back up this way towards the front. Hi, how are you, sir? Brian, nice to meet you. I'm Kathy. I've got my client on the phone. We're doing FaceTime.
Okay.
So can I just go in through the front door, or you tell me?
I've got 2 dogs.
Okay.
So if you want me to give any help, give any history on the house, and answer any questions I covered, do you want me to leave? What would I do?
You know what? It's fine that you're here. And I probably have some questions. Go ahead, Jeff.
How old is the roof?
The age of the roof.
All right, come on in now. It's fine.
Okay. Thanks.
If you would like to introduce me, I'll say hi.
Hello, how are you?
Hi,
Hi,
Jeff.
how are you? Nice to meet you.
Brian. I have 2 roofs. If she can just pan over here a little bit, you'll see this is a pitched roof. This is concrete. It's about 25 years old. I'd encourage anybody to come up and inspect it. It's probably one of the heaviest roofs. My neighbors have barrels, but this home was owned. It's only owned by 2 people, Jeff. The original owner was the contractor, the lead contractor for the whole subdivision. He chose this house to live in, and he put the best roof on his house that I guess he could at the time. And it's in perfect shape. On the back addition to the house, that roof is 5 years old, and that is a tar and shingle roof. It's flat, but it's pitched a little bit, so it'll drain 100% down into the gutters.
Is it strapped? Or
He's asking if it's hurricane strapped. Probably not, since it's a flat roof.
Okay.
Yeah, we've had some pretty good storms come through here in the last 5 years. I've never had a problem. I would encourage anybody to inspect my roof, and I think we'd score in the 90th percentile.
Okay.
Yeah, flat generally, just so you know, aren't strapped. It's usually your main roof like this that would have any kind of what they call hurricane strapping or third nail. Either of those work for insurance purposes.
Okay.
And every one of those tiles, you probably can't really see how many there are individually. There's literally hundreds, and they all weigh about 15 to 16 pounds each.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a 30,000-pound roof. It isn't going
Oh my
anywhere.
gosh.
Just to kind of walk you through the house.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why not?
2-car garage.
Big 2-car garage.
Very big.
Oversized, yeah.
Oversized. As you can see, it's got, these kayaks are 14 feet. That's a 12-foot ski. So you can.
Are you leaving that for us?
Maybe.
See, Jeff, I'm already negotiating for you. You might get a jet ski if you're lucky.
Put that jet ski in probably in about 15 minutes. That's in the water from here. And these kayaks you could put in less than 10, either in the Gulf of Mexico or in the Intercoastal.
Wow.
Andy, do you work at all with your hands, woodworky kind of guy?
I do some work with wood, yes.
Well, there's a dedicated bench over here. It has its own lighting. I got a couple things fluttering in it at the moment, but this workbench area obviously has a pegboard, and for him, this was great. He had all his tools set out,
Right.
everything in its place. These are new custom cabinets. If I say new, it means that my contractors just left a couple weeks ago. So if I say it's brand new, which I'll say these are brand new, it means it's been in the last 40 days, 45 days, 50 days. And if I say new, it's going to be 90 days to 100 days.
Okay.
I won't use that terminology.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This, we have 2 entrances to the garage.
This is your side yard entrance to the garage where you keep your garbage cans and all that good stuff.
Keep garbage cans behind the wall. This is where your air conditioning unit is. That electrical box is a 1.5 years old.
Okay, so it's got a new electrical panel as well.
Yeah, it was about $3,000.
Yeah, I do know. It seems like that's the number one things people are getting replaced these days because they're deemed a fire hazard.
Well, you know, they run out of it. They run out of opportunities after a while, and that's just about the time for something like that to go. So I had insurance on it, had it fixed. So when we step inside, we're going to see a dedicated laundry room, and then we're going to see 2 real big dogs. And I'm going to try to work around.
And if I run, I'm kidding. I love dogs.
They're sweethearts. But I'll kind of show you through it. If they get in our way, we'll put them up real quick. So this is the laundry room.
By the way, this guy doesn't own this house. I hired him to do this. Are we good, Jeff?
I've been showing it a lot. I mean, I've got a lot of interest. Obviously, not a lot of houses turn over in Hillcrest Manor. So these are oversized washers and dryers. You can get a good look at how big they are.
Yep, some cabinetry in here, hot water heater, all that. I can hear your dogs.
Water sink. Yeah, let me just close this.
Yeah, so they don't go flying. Yep.
They won't fly, but they might say hi to you.
That's okay.
Hello, Henry.
Oh, look at them. Oh, my God, they're gorgeous. What kind of dogs?
They're Bouviers.
Oh, my God, they're so pretty. But they are big. He wasn't kidding. Hi, gorgeous.
All this stuff came off my walls this weekend, so I still have it in a box sitting here. We'll start in the back of the house, Jeff. And no, that way I can put the dogs up, and you'll have seen the room I put them in. So this is the back half of the house, or the back corner of the house, really. And this is a bedroom.
Nice size bedroom.
All the dimensions should be on your sheet of every room that you can count. So
I don't know if that's on your sheet, Jeff, but if it's not, we can of course email that to you. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And Jeff, if I can, I'm going to give you the sales pitch for 10 seconds. This is not a 4-bedroom house. This is a 4-bedroom sized house. At 2,485 square feet. She probably already knows that that's big enough for a 4-bedroom easily. The beauty of this house, and one of the reasons I bought it, was I like a lot of space. I like to pad around and have a lot of space, and you do not run into walls in this house.
Mm-hmm.
When we go through the house, you'll see how open it is. And
it is very open.
every bedroom is a lot bigger that way too, because it is a 3, not a 4. They're not I am packed and ready to go. After 18 years of living here, like I said, there's only been 2 owners since '72. I bought it in 2002, and I've been packing all summer and having contractors in.
This has that nice wood plank look flooring
This
that we've seen in a few houses. Yeah, it looks like it's brand new.
This is brand new.
Is that vinyl? Is that tile?
Yeah, it's plank vinyl,
Yeah.
correct?
Vinyl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, the luxury plank vinyl.
If you see there's 40 outlets on the nose here. If you see something like this, it's because they don't make switch plates for these anymore. So I'm having an electrician come in and switch all these out, and then I'll just put the same plates as you'll see everywhere else. There's 5 of them missing, I think, out of 40.
Okay.
This bathroom is brand new. It was done to the studs.
Nice.
So
Very
come on
nice.
in.
Yeah, this is done very nicely.
All Kohler fixtures, all Kohler toilets.
All new vanity, mirror,
Everything's brand
everything. Redid the the tub's not brand new, but
new.
redid the
tub
entire
I actually
shower.
just washed
Oh.
the dogs. So
Never mind. I thought it wasn't new.
that,
Big rain head.
it actually is, but it's still a little dirty from the dog.
Yeah. So this is nicely redone.
Okay.
And then there's the vanity, sinks, mirror, and I'll turn it around and you can see toilet, and this is tiled in here.
Yes. And this is between the 2 bedrooms, the back bedrooms. one I use.
This is the bedroom I just left, and then I'm going to turn to the right, and we're going to go to.
And this is my office, and I'm going to answer the door real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. This is the room Brian is using as his home office, but it is a bedroom. It's got a whole wall full of closets here, and then I'll turn it around. It's kind of a dark wallpaper in here, but definitely looks like a man's room, and he is using this as his home office. You've got 1, 2, 3 computer screens set up. So the bigger bedroom would be the one I just left, the first one that we went into.
Mm-hmm.
But this good size, and
it's literally my third walk up of the day.
Oh, people just walking up, knocking on your door.
They just knock on the door,
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, this is also wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same flooring.
Same flooring. Plenty of space for the smallest bedroom or for an office. There's plenty of doors. There's 14 doors in the house, and they all have, you know,
closet space, storage, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah. Here also.
This is all in the hallway.
Yeah. There's a way to get into the plumbing from back here, so you don't have to tear out the wall if you have a plumbing problem in this bathroom.
For the bathroom I just left, yeah. Yeah, we didn't come in through the front door, so he's kind of pointing out that this is the foyer, and here's the 2 double front doors with a side light. No, that's fine. That's fine. And this is tiled here, and then it turns into wood.
That's bamboo wood, and that's probably the first thing that I did when I bought the house. Somebody may replace that, you know. And the one thing I want to do, Jeff, is I want to leave the next owner enough room in this house where you're going to spend some money. This is not a move-in ready house. The kitchen needs a little work. You might do some work on the pool. You probably do some work on the flooring. But if you spend money in this house, the guy 2 doors down got over $500,000 for his house. He didn't even have a pool. Across the street, they got over $500,000. So, you know, if you put 30, 40 into the house, I can't see how you wouldn't get the most or similar money, considering that this is the biggest pool enclosure in all of Hillcrest Manor. And all of that, as we get out there, all the doors are new, the screens are new. It's a whole new screen job.
How is the floor with your dogs?
He's asking how the floor is with your dogs since they have dogs.
Oh, it's great. I mean, I've had six Bouviers in this house. So I've had 6 big dogs. I've never had any problems. I did, Jeff, have an older dog, and once their hips go, they have a harder time on you know, slippery than anything else.
Right.
So, you know, if your dog's hips are shot, you're going to have more problems just inherently more with your dog than the floor.
Okay.
So this is just like a wide open room, front living room, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, nobody lives formal anymore, so they have it pretty casual. Mm-hmm. But it's a good sized room, and everything is very open, unlike the last house where things were very compartmentalized. This is very, very open.
Yeah, it's literally 60 feet from one corner of the house to the other, Jeff, and you can walk that whole 60 feet in 2 different directions. You have a gas fireplace.
Oh, it's gas. Okay, this is a massive stone fireplace wall. As you can probably see, there's a bookcase here to the right, and then it's all kind of a flagstone. There's a window in between that's frosted, but this is all flagstone and goes all the way around this entire wall. What I didn't know that he just enlightened me on is that it's gas, which is really nice.
And the stove is gas also. So if you like to cook, that's the way to go.
I did see that your stove was gas, but I wasn't sure about the fireplace. Yep. So this is, as you can see, good size.
He also, just to let you know,
Kathy, I think you paused it.
You there?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Somebody was trying to call me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
When they do that, darn it all, it cuts out my FaceTime.
One of the things that the contractor did was he quarried, or he had these stones brought in from Atlanta, and they all have mica in them. These are real stones, not fake stones. And so when the fireplace is going, the whole rooms, all these walls glitter like a diamond. You have to really see it in the dark room.
I know what he's saying. Yeah, I can see in the rocks. I know you can't see this. They have like what he's saying. It almost looks like a little bit of a diamond fleck in it, like they do in pools for finishes.
Yeah.
But you didn't care for the stone look because you're in Florida and not the Carolinas. Right. This could be done into a stacked stone or however you'd want to do it. Because remember, we looked at another fireplace that we talked about. Doing either a stacked stone or drywall or whatever, because you might want to put your TV above that wall. Mm-hmm. And that you really couldn't do on stone. So
these 6 sliders across the back, so the whole back end of the house opens up.
They all pocket back is what he's sharing.
Back.
Yeah.
So opens up
disappear into the wall, which I think we've seen a few of those, so you know what that's like. Yeah, in other houses. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, pocket sliders are still in the funny. You have to go to an older home to get pocket sliders. You can't have them in the new houses. God forbid the builders got rid of them. Well, the builders got rid of them, and I still think they're one of my favorite things. I know, I do too. I'm a fan.
I sleep with my doors open at night. It's very safe neighborhood.
Yeah.
So as you come outside, it is a saltwater pool.
Okay, saltwater. Did you hear that, Jeff?
So how old is the pool, like the system and all of that?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
How old is the system and the filter?
How old is your pool system, he's asking?
The saltwater system is a year old.
Okay.
Just that old. The canister and the insert, the plastic that goes with it, that's a $350 piece and $110, I think, for the filter. Those are brand new.
Okay.
So I bought those in the last 2 months. So I'll show that to you real quick.
You mentioned like spending some money in the pool, so you're saying, I mean, from your perspective.
Well, it's older tile and everything. Can you see?
So just brown? Like you were just referencing from a cosmetic perspective then.
Yeah, he was wondering if you meant from a cosmetic perspective.
Yes. If you want to put money in the house, and you said, where am I going to put my money at, and where am I going to make this house into a $500,000 house? You're going to put money into the kitchen. You're probably going to put money. You might paint the exterior. Like I said, all of these panels, and there's over 40 of them, are all brand new. The doors are new, and so this has all also been re-rolled,
resurfaced.
Okay. About 6 months ago.
Okay. Did you hear that?
The pool or the
pool's been resurfaced.
Okay.
He had it done
in the pool, on the outside of the pool.
Oh, the outside of the pool. Okay,
Right.
I thought you were talking about inside the
No,
pool.
the
So now the inside of the pool probably needs to be redone.
Probably
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah.
At some point in your ownership, you will be redoing the pool.
But the concrete around the pool has been done, is what you're saying.
Yeah, the concrete around the pool, he basically just had it what they call resurfaced and painted.
Yeah.
Because it's a cool deck, which you can
Exactly.
roll paint on it. It's very easy to do. If you were going to really kind of Mac Daddy it out, you might do pavers. That's kind of the hot thing right now. The pool tile is what really dates the pool.
Yeah.
But because it's an older home, you get a really big pool, as you're seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the older homes definitely. I had another client point that out today. She's like, "What's with these new homes?" And I said, "Yeah, I know. They look like splash pools. Yeah. My house was built in 1990, and I have a very large pool. And it seemed to me when they got to about the mid 90s, early 2000s, the pool shrunk by about 50%.
Seems like it. This
it really has.
6 feet deep on the deep end.
Okay.
About 4 feet over
on the other end.
3 feet on this end.
That's about right.
And in the backyard there, is that a condo behind you?
Yeah, he's asking about the condo
There
complex.
is. That's a condominium behind it. It's got a double set of parking lot. So I love it because you can't hear anything going on. There's no kids playing back there. There's no neighbors. There's nothing. Every once in a while you might hear somebody's car alarm or something go off. But as you can see, I planted a couple of trees when I moved in, and they blocked the view pretty good. You have what do you think that is, a 70-foot oak?
Oh gosh, yeah, at least 60, 70 foot.
Yeah, that
huge oak tree
is probably 80 to 100 years old. And it blocks a lot of the view also. And the beauty is you just don't have any neighbors. You never hear them, and you never have any problems. It's fenced all the way around.
Yeah, it's got kind of the wrought iron fence on this end, and on this end it's the solid wood fence.
And even though you have what do you think this is, 25 by 60?
Yeah, the deck is huge. Yeah.
25 by 60 enclosed, you still have a 12-foot easement to the
fence.
Yeah. on all three sides.
He's correct. So there's plenty of room for your dogs to run around.
Hundreds of square feet of grass back there.
Okay.
This is where I do a lot of planting. So this is where I do a lot of planting, and this is also where the
pool equipment's back here, which is normal on the side of the house.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if are you familiar with frangipanis?
Yeah, they are. They're beautiful. They bloom. They're in Hawaii.
Yeah. These what make
Do you know what he's talking about? This plant that we're standing in front of. If you've ever been to Hawaii, you know when you get off the plane, they give you a lei, and the lei's made out of flowers. That's the flowers that these bloom into.
Oh, okay.
They just started dropping off here, Jeff, and you'll literally have.
What color are you?
Yellow and white.
Yellow. I own a yellow and a hot pink one, so not on my property, on one of my rentals. But yes, they're really pretty when they bloom.
Across the front, in a bed across the front, I have about 15 or 16 more of them.
Yeah, but so you can really see how good size the side yard is. The backyard's as big too.
Yeah.
And it's all fenced, which is good for you with dogs. Just like he has two big dogs, so he has the hurricane shutters back here too. Yeah, they're the roll downs. You see them?
Yeah. Is there, from a lanai perspective out there, covering? How much covering does that area have?
There's not a lot of undercover,
Okay, so
meaning that's not screened. See?
Yeah.
Just this small amount, and then I immediately go to screen.
Yeah.
But because you have large trees out here, you do get a decent amount of shade, but some of those branches are probably something you'd want to cut back anyways, because then it blocks part of the sun from the pool as well, and you're not heated, correct?
No, it's not heated, and you are probably going to lift this oak.
I would think so, yeah, because it shades the pool, as you can see.
I'm not a big lay in the sun guy, so I don't know if you have children or you enjoy laying in the sun all day. I kind of enjoy the fact that I have a little bit of a shady pool, and at the same time in Florida, I don't know where you're at.
They're in Ohio. Yeah.
But I mean, it's almost 80 degrees here today.
Yeah, it's gorgeous today.
So you can literally swim in this pool today, and it's not cold.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of shade area. If you wanted to do that, you could do the awnings like we've seen on some of the properties.
Yeah, and that's not. I mean, we want lanai, so I'd have to figure that out back then.
Yeah, no, the lanai is huge. It's just not a lot under cover. Okay, then I'm going to come back in here.
I'm going to give you
It's.
What I have as
it was cutting out again. I know. I'm getting phone calls, Jeff.
You're busy. I know. You're a mover and a shaker. I get it.
He loves that. He calls me the mover and the shaker. That I am, my friend. This is a very large Eden area. I will say that.
Everything's large.
Two big windows. He's right. Because it is a 3-bedroom under this square footage, it is large.
I mean, everything. Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I'm agreeing with what he's saying, and I'm also agreeing with the kitchen. The kitchen.
I put these 5-inch baseboards in.
Okay.
So it was the old 30-year-old 3-inch. So
yes.
We took it all out. 5-inch in. This is a very functional kitchen. It's not a new kitchen.
No, it's definitely an older kitchen.
This you're going to have to probably, if you want to, this is the first place that you would probably put your money to make the house more valuable.
I agree. And redoing the kitchen would probably mean redoing the tile floor here as well, because you probably would build a bigger island here. You know what I'm saying, in today's world? Not that this isn't a decent size, but it's not a large island.
That's a double sink. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. No, it's good size for the year it was built, but most people would want the big island now.
100%.
So, and you guys like to cook, so I know this isn't your...
That's the
but having the gas is great. He's right. It's already here. So, yeah, when you would reconfigure and redesign, you could do the double ovens and do the gas cooktop because it's already plumbed for all of that.
And, Jeff, I thought about going ahead and putting a new kitchen in myself. And, frankly, all I'm going to do now after I do that is I'm going to increase the price of the house $30,000, $40,000, $25,000, whatever it is.
Yeah, probably $25,000, $30,000 for somebody to redo.
You're either going to redo it and stop. This is why I decided not to, is because if you're going to end up spending, the buyer's going to spend the money in one way or another anyway. He might as well make it his.
And it's true. When you redo a kitchen, unless you're going extremely neutral, it may not be somebody else's taste. But you see the size of this room, Jeff? This large room? Yeah, it's really big. It's good size.
It's the biggest outdoor show. It's the biggest 3-year show all week.
Yeah, no. He's right. For a 3-bedroom house, these rooms
aquarium, just to give you some perspective, that's a 200-gallon aquarium.
Yeah, that's huge too. It is. Everything in this house is big, even the puppies.
Even the puppies. That's a 55. So a lot of people that have 55-gallon aquariums and think they're big. That's dropping the bucket in this room. That's a 200, and it's a drop in the bucket. This is the master.
Okay, I'm headed to the master. Okay. And this looks like it has new flooring as well. Is this a laminate?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's kind of a darker cherry laminate flooring. And again, you can see the size of the room is good size.
That mirror behind you,
yes.
For his perspective, that's a 7-foot mirror. This is a king size.
I was going to say this is a king size bed, but it.
And it get long.
Yeah, it really does. This is a very large room.
24 by 18 or something.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, I would have said it's at least 22 or 23. He's saying it's 24. So, yeah. And that's the mirror he was talking about that's leaning against the wall. And it's a big piece. All the pieces in here actually are rather large.
Yeah.
And he's right about the king-size bed. Looks like I know it's two twins, which is what a king is, but it looks dwarfed in here. It does look small in here, yeah, because the room is extremely large. And then they've got a tall boy in this corner. And then it goes back around to where the mirror is. Then I'm going to head you towards Brian, and we're going to go into the master bath, which looks like it's been recently redone too.
Master bath is done at the same time. It's literally been tested and never used. No one's ever sat on the toilet. No one's ever taken a shower there, although it's been tested. It was gutted and taken out to the studs. And so if you want to go ahead and take them on in there, come on out of here.
Yeah, this is the same tile that was in the other bathroom. Here's your mirror and obviously vanities, sinks, everything's here. Oops, sorry. Toilet, window, and then the shower's been completely redone. Little hanger for bathrobes, things like that. Then I'm going to swing back around where Brian is.
This is a double get-ready sink. My ex-girlfriend really liked this because she's a teacher, so she could get up in the morning and she could get ready either in there or out here, depending on where I was. And it really gives a lot of options.
Well, that's true because you definitely have a double vanity in here and then a single vanity in here where the toilet and shower is. So technically 3 of you could be in here getting ready.
Yeah,
and this all opens up the mirrors, so it's like a medicine cabinet.
These are all brand new. These are insetted into
like
the wall.
fixtures.
Yes, all the fixtures, everything's new. And so you have his and hers kind of effect.
Yep.
And then I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this because I'm just.
There's no light.
Well, I took the lighting out.
Okay. He took the lighting out of the closet, but you can see it's a big.
It's 15 feet
closet.
by 5 feet wide. Yeah.
So it's
So
good
I'll stand in
size.
here for some
Shelving and hanging space.
So hi.
We'll see how far. Yeah, it's 15 feet long.
It's 15 by 5.
Yeah, so it's.
I have a lot of
It's
shoes.
good size. He has a lot of shoes. He's claiming. He's the male version of Imelda Marcos.
No.
I'm teasing. He claims not to be quite that bad.
I have half of half. So, I have discounted the house, Jeff. I was getting a lot of people that were coming here looking to see if they could make this into a 4-bedroom, because a 4-bedroom around here seems to be on everybody's hit parade. If it was a 4, I would have sold this house 5 times already in the last month since it came up. It's just the biggest 3 that you're around here.
I'm going to agree with him on that. The rooms, everything is large, everything's very open, and he's right. A lot of people are looking for that 4th bedroom because a lot more people are working from home now.
Yeah,
so that office. I know, and you guys kind of fall into that category.
We fall into that category because, and I don't see
you using part of this room.
I know. Maybe. I'm trying to find a place for Josie's office,
the only place that would make sense is to use this corner and kind of close it in, whatever, put on French doors if you wanted to. But that would make the most sense. You could do this corner, but I think it would be too small, and it's too close to the kitchen.
So, yeah, we would have to talk about it. I mean,
okay.
It's, I like the house. I like the layout. It's just the 3-2.
Yeah, it's very open. It
Yeah.
is. It definitely is. I mean, I'm standing in the rooms going, yeah, they're all good size. But to me, since that's the master and this is the first corner after you enter, if you put a set of French doors there and enclose this with drywall, you could turn this into a home office right outside your master bedroom.
I'd have to actually see that in person to see that.
Yeah. I know, because it's one of those things.
Plans, if you'd like to take a picture.
Oh, okay. Let me send you a picture of the plans.
Oh, cool.
I love it because he's only the second owner. This is a rarity in Florida to find somebody that has plans to anything. You know, I'm telling the truth on that.
I not only have plans, I have the receipts.
That's wild.
Everything from
That's awesome.
1972.
Do you hear that? He has all the original seats from the original owner.
Yeah, the
Wow.
guy was so meticulous because he was the builder.
Sure.
He literally kept everything.
Yeah.
So this is before the addition, and then there's plans with the addition that are separate. How well you'll be able to see. We can take and put them in more light.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, Jeff, is I know you can't really see this. I'll take a picture of it after I hang up with you so that I can actually send it to you. But it is the plans. Yeah.
This is before the house is built.
Crazy. But obviously that's garage, bedroom, bathroom, everything we've walked through.
And this is this deed restricted?
It is deed restricted. It is in an HOA, so you can't have construction trucks in your driveway. You can't have a boat in your driveway. They are
like most neighborhoods.
Yeah. Most neighborhoods will tell you you can't. Here you cannot. The homeowners association fees are $40 a year, and it's optional. So it's not like, some of the HOAs where you're going to see.
It's like ours right now is the same. It's an optional. Yeah.
And there's several left in Pinellas County that are optional. Usually what that means is the original association fell apart went by the wayside. The original president moved, whatever. Nobody took it over. He knows. And I've been a realtor 20 years, so it's very common.
They have all the officers in it. They run the whole thing.
Right. But it's voluntary, which is what a lot of the older neighborhoods do have that. Right. So, anyways, I'll take a picture of this and send this to you. Okay.
I'll put this in a better light.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, hey, Brian.
What we've done, Jeff, is I've tried to price the house at this point. This is as low as I'm going to go. I started off at $479. I showed it so many times that it had been 4 bedrooms in the same amount of square footage, same house with another bedroom. I would have sold it at $480, no problem. I got so many people in the first week that I lost my mind and raised the price. And then nobody called me. And I thought, okay, I priced myself out.
That's what happens. I know, it's crazy.
I got too excited. So I dropped the price down now below what I think the house is worth as far as comps go and the square footage in the neighborhood. But I want to leave somebody enough room where they can do some work in here, feel like when they get done, the house is going to be worth what they have in it. They're not going to be behind the 8 ball here. I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to be very transparent. I'm not going to tell you anything that I don't believe in. And, I think it's a $500,000 house. It just needs a little bit of work. No, Henry.
Yeah, he's right. It needs updating, so that would bring it into that category. All right, well, I'm going to let you go, Jeff. I'm going to hang up our call, and then I will be reaching out to you before I get to the next one. Okay?
Brian, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. It was nice meeting you.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye.